being calculated.
Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, thanks for joining me. My name's James. If you're returning, I appreciate you coming back. So this week I've got to head from southwest Missouri out to Nashville, Tennessee to do some work for the week. And I thought, why not record some of this? So what I'm going to do is throughout the 6.5, 7 hour drive is just, film a few segments. Maybe I will get in some areas where we just have some honest conversations and where you can get to know me a little bit better. But hopefully you enjoy the journey, enjoy the videos, and I'm excited for it. So let's get going, because I got to be somewhere at a certain time. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks. All right, well, I just made my first pit stop. I am in Willow Springs, Missouri. I am at the Love's truck stop. Just filled up my truck with some gas while it was still reasonably priced. Ran inside, got a drink and a snack so I can get back on the road. Running a little bit behind from when I wanted to start this morning, but it's my own fault. Thankfully, though, is I don't have to be anywhere at a specific time today. So just got to get to the hotel sometime tonight. And if you know me, I'm not a fan of hotels, and we can talk about that in another clip later. But a little bit about me. If you haven't realized by now, my name is James. I am 50 years old, and I started this channel to kind of just have a general vlog-style channel where we can talk about life experiences, tough decisions, and really, just getting to know each other a little bit better and having a sense of community where we can all just have a place where we can chit-chat through the comments, build relationships, and more importantly, hopefully, help each other make decisions based upon all of our life experiences. I know from mine, I've done some crazy stuff in my life. I've made some very poor choices. I've made some brilliant choices. And when it comes to my career, I was very strategic on how I built my career. Now, am I a millionaire? Absolutely not. Do I have a job I love? You bet you I do. I absolutely do. And I want you to be able to, kind of have someone that you can reach out to, someone you can bounce ideas off of, or just ask questions. That's what this is all about. So use the comments down below. Let me know about you. How old are you? Where you're from? What do you do for your career? Anyways, I'll catch you folks on the next stop. All right, everybody, I'm back for another quick little about me segment here. So what's one of the primary purposes that I'm putting this channel together? Well, it's real simple. You heard me talk earlier about wanting to share some life experiences and tips and tricks on how to manage your personal life, your work-life harmony, and ultimately how to build and continue to grow your career. These are all things that I've dealt with over the last, well, at least 30 years. I am 50 years old, but 30 years anyways. And I'd love to share some of these experiences with you and help you really learn how to navigate those. It's not as simple as you may think. The work-life harmony, balance, however you want to call it, it's a challenge. It's a big challenge, and got a lot of experience with that, and I've got a lot of tips and tricks from people I've trained over the years and how I've helped them grow and continue to grow today with that specific subject. So if you want to hear more about that, feel free to drop me some notes down here in the comments. Shoot me a message. I'd love to hear about it, and I'd love to talk to you further. And we can set up some standalone videos strictly for that subject if you wish. Anyways, hope to hear back from everybody, and it's been fun kind of stopping around and talking to everybody here, but I've got a business meeting, and I got to go jump on my computer. I pulled off at this little conservation area so I could have a nice backdrop for my meeting. Hopefully this road noise is not overtaking this video. But anyways, we'll catch you in the next clip. All right, well, we are getting closer. When I say we, I mean I, because I am by myself. But nevertheless, so far the trip's been uneventful. And like I said, about 50 miles or so from Nashville. And ready to get to the hotel as much as I hate them, and take these shoes off and take a hot shower. But, I wanted to talk about something real quick. I've been trying to think of things to talk about that provide value, and it's not me just running my mouth all the time. And when you get down into Boot Hill in Missouri, you have pretty poor network coverage out there, and you don't get to listen to the radio or stream anything on your phone or your media device inside your vehicle if you have one. And I always tend just to turn my radio down during that time. I am driving, so if I'm not staring at you, you know why. Got to pay attention. But the thing that kept popping in my mind is a conversation I had with my youngest son when I told him I wanted to start this channel. The first thing he looked at me in utter shock was, why? You're old. You're irrelevant. You don't have anything to talk about. No one's going to watch you or listen to you. And I don't know if he's just afraid that someone might, find out that I'm his father and he's going to be embarrassed. I really don't care, because this isn't about him, this is about me. So needless to say, he ticked me off pretty good with that, and although he probably thought he was trying to deter me by being a jerk, he actually did nothing more but then to motivate me even more to do this. I don't know if anybody's going to watch this video, and if you are, just prove it. Push that like button or hit subscribe or put a comment in there saying, hey, I was here. If you don't want to subscribe, I understand too. That's okay. There's a lot of people that, don't like to subscribe to things. Does it help? Yes. I can tell you that, when I started really researching this and doing this, I understood how much time and effort was involved in making these videos, that if the video is even halfway decent, I will, at minimum, give them a like. If they can pique my interest and give me something that's engaging, I will subscribe. Now, who knows? Maybe a month later, I might unsubscribe if they're not maintaining that relevancy or being repeatable with it. But I'm definitely not going to just watch someone's video and keep my opinion to myself. I'm going to let them know they did a great job, if there was something they could have done better, and I expect the same from everybody else. But anyways, let's get back to the little clip here. I'm starting to ramble, and we need to stop that. But, he motivated me more, and as I sat there stewing about that, Something I've always been very passionate about is continuing to better myself. Never allowing myself to become stagnant or comfortable. It's easy to do. It's very easy to do. But I don't want to be that person. I want to be someone that's always striving to do better. That could be doing better at just, being a better husband, a better father, a better grandfather, maybe a better employee. I do have a professional career that I absolutely love, and it's afforded me a lot of opportunities to better myself, and I take advantage of every one I get because I am surrounded by a wealth of knowledge and some very phenomenal mentors that I get to see every day. And for what we do, it's amazing. Now, if you haven't noticed, I don't have that typical fear of a new YouTuber or a new tuber, whatever you want to call them, about talking in front of a camera. That doesn't bother me at all. I have zero fear of that whatsoever. I'm someone that can get on stage and talk in front of thousands of people, and it doesn't bother me. I don't have anxiety about it. I love it. That fuels my fire. So being able to sit here and talk to people makes me feel good. But I want to make sure that we're talking about things that are value added, not me just rambling about myself, because that's not really what I'm intending to do here. So when you start looking at yourself, and I don't care if you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, or older, never get complacent. Never get comfortable. If you're young and you're still embarking on your career, maybe you just came out of the military, you're out of college, and you got this job and you're comfortable with it, and it's an 8 to 5. If you're good with that, then be good with that. But I challenge you to do better. I challenge you to go find another skill that will even allow you to propel further in your current career, or maybe the career that you aspire to get into. It could be something as simple as public speaking. If you find that you have the gift for gab and you don't mind talking and you don't mind large people staring at you, then I would encourage you to go look into something like Toastmasters and learn how to do public speaking in a very good manner. That wasn't proper English, but we're going to go with it anyway. But I encourage you to learn how to better present yourself, how to have confidence in how you present yourself on a stage or in front of a camera. You want those that are watching you to believe in you. They want to know that you are controlling your stage and that you're not an anxiety-riddled person sitting up there scared to death. Because if you've ever sat down and watched public speaking or watched people give presentations, you can spot it a mile away. And the first thing they do is start using filler words, the uhs and the ums and the so's and things like that. Now, I'm not perfect. I can tell you that just by rambling here on these videos, I do say I do use that filler word. It's not intentional. It's a comfort word. Now, I can also tell you that if I was standing up and I wasn't sitting in my truck and I was on the stage, it's very unlikely you'd ever hear that word come out of my mouth, because I've trained my brain to not do it. You heard me right. You train yourself to not say certain words. You learn that word is coming. You hear it in your head before it comes out of your mouth. So if you know it's coming, you're going to make a purposeful pause. So if you see me talking, then I make a pause. That may be a little bit abnormal. That's why. No, that's not what that was. I wasn't going to say I was just staring at you in the camera just to see what you were thinking. But anyways, what I challenge you to do is find something that intrigues you. Find something that either in your professional career, your personal life, being a better spouse, being a better parent, being a better grandparent, being a better steward to the community. There's always something we can do to better ourselves that we aren't doing today. And, saying that I don't have time is not the answer, because if you say you don't have time, that means that you still have something to work on. And that's going to be your time management skills and setting your priorities. Anyways, food for thought. I'm going to go finish this drive up, and I'll catch you when I get to the hotel. All right, so as you can see, I made it to the hotel, got checked in, I'm in my room, ready to go take a nice hot shower, get in bed. Probably go ahead and hit some download on some of these videos in the meantime. That way I can at least have them on my laptop, and hopefully the next day or so I can start putting them all together and getting a video published out for everybody. I truly appreciate you coming on this drive with me. It's been fun. Kind of enjoyed making the video this way. Not necessarily all the driving, but at the end of the day, you know, this is how we learn. We learn by doing. We learn by challenging ourselves and making ourselves better. And my goal is to make better videos. So let me know what you liked, what you disliked, comments, things like that. And thanks for coming on this drive with me. Until next time, have a good one.